96.1 KIX 96. We're in a power hour. We're all amped out. You got to help us. We got to open checkbook for Perfection Tarot. I'm not talking too fast, but it's important because $2 gets you $4. $4 gets you $8. The $500 will get you $1,000. Perfection Tarot is laying right here. It's a blank check. Whatever comes in, and to 5:30, they're going to match it dollar for dollar, nickel for nickel, and every nickel stays here.
That's right. Double your dollars.
Call now 232-5437. Walmart's on the phone bank. But we've got two special guests, Cody, right?
We have Don and we have Colby. Hi, Colby. How are you doing? Hi, Colby. Don't be afraid. It's okay. I was. You know, the first time I ever talked on radio, I didn't even want to talk either. It's like I didn't say anything. So now's my opportunity. Dawn, thank you so much for being here with us. Tell us about the first time that you needed Sacred Heart Hospital.
Well, Colby got sick back in July of this year with, well, we don't know what was wrong. We went upstairs. She had rolled off of our couch, and we got upstairs, and she was not moving, and she wasn't breathing very well by herself. So we flew to the hospital very quickly, came across her. They didn't know what was wrong with her, so they went and airlifted her to Sacred Heart, and they diagnosed her with something called acute transverse myelitis, which is an inflammation of her spinal cord. She was paralyzed from her neck down, could not breathe on her own. They had to intubate her. She was intubated for just about a month before they finally put the trach in. She is starting to get a little bit of movement back in her arms and legs, and Sacred Heart has been amazing. We're over at St. Luke's now too. So.
Now, how old was she when this happened?
13.
She was 13. So out of the blue, she's a healthy, happy child. All of a sudden, she's laying on the couch, rolls over, and then.
Yeah, 4.5 hours. Our life went from being perfectly normal to completely insane.
So, and people, you do realize that like Life Flight and all that is handled through Children's Miracle Network. Matching hour, I just didn't mean to interrupt, but 232, it's so important right now to take advantage of this opportunity. 232-5437. We're visiting with Colby and Dawn, and I'm curious, go for it.
Was there a moment there when you imagined what it would be like without Colby?
There was a point there when I thought we were going to have to imagine that, and I was absolutely terrified. It was the
Was there
worst.
Support?
Yeah, my family has been awesome. The nurses in the PICU, Child Life, have been absolutely phenomenal here at Sacred Heart. If it wasn't for them and Colby handling this so well, I would have wound up in a nut ward somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, seriously.
Sure.
So, I'm just curious, I don't mean to interrupt, but I get a question. You must come from the medical field, right?
No.
It's just, you know, I ask that question, it just blows me away, because I can't pronounce these words, I don't know how to explain them, but you get so well versed in what's going on and with the technical ability, and I guess that's just the process, because it's your baby, right?
Yeah. Well, and even Colby herself, when we first got moved over to St. Luke's a couple weeks ago, she still had her trach in, and I got her up one morning, and she was talking to me, and normally she couldn't do that because she has something that they call a Passy-Muir valve that they have to put on her, but she was talking without it, and I'm like, what's going on? She goes, there's something wrong with my trach. Well, she kept complaining all day long, there's something wrong. They finally took it out, and it was plugged. And, I mean, she was able to tell that herself. She has learned so much with this whole experience also.
So, you got another question?
No, go ahead.
So Colby, first off, since this happened, you haven't been doing slam dunks and winning championships for the Lakers, I guess, right? Slow you a little down for that?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a stupid question, wasn't it? She's just looking at me going, I'm the weird guy that your mom always warned me about. What's this lady, who's this lady next to you that's holding that microphone? Nettie is just, is she the coolest or what?
Yep.
We've been around her quite a bit. So, Colby, I'm just curious, here you are, vibrant, young, you're very pretty, very smart. What happens, how do you explain this to your friends? Like, whoa, I mean, how did you say, here's your buddies, how did you deal with that? Tough one, huh?
Pretty scary, huh?
Let's go back to the basketball question, okay? So no slam, okay.